Hey friends, today I'm creating a double project, a 2-for-1 with the double-sided box frames. I love these because one side has a wood grain and the other side has a whitewash finish, so lots of possibilities with these frames. So I am going to paint on the wood side of this box frame. It's like a seafoam color. I absolutely love it. Made a little mistake there, but you'll see here in a minute how I fixed that up. Just took a wet wipe while the paint was still wet and I just kind of wiped it off. And then when I'm done, you'll see I'm actually going to distress the edges anyway, so it doesn't really matter much. But I ended up doing 3 coats of this paint. I wanted a nice finish on there, so I did thin coats of paint so that it would dry faster, and I used my hair dryer in between to get the layers of paint nice and dry. And you want to make sure each layer is nice and dry, because if it is wet, when you go to use your chalk transfer, it is going to pull up the paint. So I'm going to finish painting this, and then I am going to get to chalking. So while the other side is drying, I flipped over my box frame and I'm going to use another transfer on here, and I'm just going to use it on the white side, and I'm going to use some black chalk paste and some Tide. Now I didn't have any chalk paste. Apparently I've used up all my jar of black chalk paste, so I ended up grabbing one of the paste singles. These are a nice option for smaller projects if you don't need a ton of paste. Those are a great option, and you can seal them back up with some tape and they will stay for quite a while actually. I've kept mine for a couple weeks. So there you go, simple and easy, black and Tide, and I made sure that I dried this chalk paste before I flipped it over and worked on the back side. So back to the other side, I'm going to use surface wax. Again, I always say use surface wax if you're using your transfers on a painted surface. Just going to rub some on, rub it off, and then I'm going to take my transfer that seems to disappear when I put it on here because the transfer is about the same color of my paint. So again, just using that black chalk paste, going to pull that off. Sorry, don't take orders, barely take suggestions, very much me. So I'm gonna make sure and dry that again. Always wanna make sure your chalk paste is dry. And now I'm gonna distress the edges. Now, I probably should have done this in the beginning, but as my projects usually go, I kind of decide I wanna do something after the fact or whatever, it doesn't matter, but so now I have 2 projects in one. I can flip it around, and I hope you enjoyed this project. If you want to see more videos, be sure and like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.